How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person? It's...
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best. But we are in Nod Cry now. And as such, I strongly advise—
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the—
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Cry lacks a ruler at present.
Yeah, right. We're like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy—
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, and being the refined young lady that I am, Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to Nod Cry, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly— But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, we'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon! Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the adventure. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
Oh, you're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please—
If the kids come over again today, I think I'll give it a try.
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great lords— Oh dear. So it is the real deal. Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can— Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients! And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Nod Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the— Thank the Archons we didn't tell you. Oh, come now! You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it—
Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here—
a clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant, since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs?
we literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourists?
My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress.
What's that? Your hat?
Information, of course. Information about Nodcry, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my—
Wow. You sure are feeling
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? The moment I set up shop in Nodcry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for— Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the great—
not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventure. In that case, what would you like to know about? The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens— oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? This place is— everyone knows they're here for the ancient moon's remnant. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough. But if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wild. That bunch of booze-loving monstators? Ugh. Don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it. What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without some— Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in.
The Curatorium of Secrets?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you.
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallet. I mean, on behalf—
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I want her, but I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your—
Fine, if you don't believe me, but when you realize what I'm saying— Anyway, don't be a stranger now. We—
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your work.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked?
I did. What about you?
Not for now. We've seen most of it already.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we...
One possible explanation.
Aw.
Understood. And that case, after all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient.
Good point. And
Understood. Then I'll handle navigate.
My guiding lights? Well, it's actually...
Nice one! You got a knack for tracking these down. Hip. Ah.